Hello everyone. Today's video is answering a question. What do you do with these things after the contest? Well, if anybody have noticed on my strip, I use it for background, you know, and so forth. This year, I did something great. I made Miss Day New Fall look. I have to finish the back. But it took me a whole month of cracking these to make this. Usually I put on a piece of paper, like the back of the playing mat, and last few years I've been using it for mistake dress on the strip or in the background. But this year I decided to go 3D with it. Now the contest is getting close to the end. I think it's about a week and a half, and they begin to do this. What they do is, I kind of noticed when a popular hamburger at oh, um, run out of this regular one, they get some extra, in this case, drink or hash brown. Yeah, I told you, nope, it didn't take. Okay, so okay, we don't going to do this way. I'm going to do this way. Yeah, I didn't win anything there. But when you begin to notice your local McDonald's doing this, that means they slowly running out the contest pieces. Now, so far I have right here two Skull Candy. One, not like I'm over 40 like last year. Just found this one. Art Canada. But I need my just came in, so I'm a little out of breath. I'm glad I get paid this week so I could get more weed into me. But I kind of also noticed I redone my nails. And I kind of noticing the smell afterwards, kind of like I'm walking around with a toilet. I haven't done finishing them. Take a couple coats. But I got one of these. Got one of these. You could look through and you think, go for this next year. It's one of the 3D glasses you. Um, this but and these I find it, but not a broken one. So I'm going to see if I'm just going to scan it and use it from this day. I always unscan things. Now, today I won 3 hamburgers and a small drink. Let's see what I have. 20 pack. There was a guy to the McDonald's asking everybody, oh, that's why they take the side, idiot. Asking for Vancouver Airport. Like you find oh, good. If I find, Vancouver, I'm keeping myself. The guy's outside looking and so forth, like, oh, you're not the only one. Guys see how it. Guys see how it. It's just like now I'm getting doubles and triples to the same here. Oh, well, now I got 3 skull candies. They could lose. part of the building. God. Toronto Airport. A sandwich. Medium fries. I didn't use my medium fries I found yesterday. 3 hamburgers are good enough. Montreal. Like, you know, yeah, I know it's kind of, but again, I do anything to make a video. And this year, you're going to see Miss J. Muffin. I've been eating a lot of cheeseburger, almost like one a day. Over this, I won't touch that McDonald's cheeseburger until next year. But, no. There's one thing I don't go for the big price. I always go for the small prices. Oh, God. What? Oh, 2 sandwiches? Oh, wow. I could have chicken sandwiches. How to save money? Play games for the food. Wow. As you notice, I got a new jacket. I might get my wallet. This jacket got a lot of new pockets. A lot of pockets. Oh. Good. Lunch tomorrow. It ends in November 11th. So that's about a week and a few days from now. But every year, I do something with these. I know it's recycling, but imagine if someone come out with a dress with a shirt, bees or McDonald's, marketing little squares. Nice trail, you know. And I put some tape on because these things don't really like to stick to a human body. Miss J body. She's on her knees. I kind of notice when she's on her knees. Don't take this wrong way. She could stay better. Now, I also found a secret. Again, about Bob. Why is it secret? Well, I want to show you. This is how Bob eat his hamburger. It's a plain cheeseburger, right? What? Okay. Everything remove the pickle. I hate pickles. Bob likes pickles. is how Bob takes his hamburgers home, and this is how Bob eat at McDonald's. Bacon. Yep. He cooks so much bacon. He asks for extra 10 times the bacon on his sandwiches. But also, at breakfast, he makes his breakfast sandwich. How? This is Bob's breakfast sandwich. 2 pancakes and tons of bacon. Yeah, that's why he's more fat, and that's why he weighs 400 pounds. Now, anybody who eat like that, either a trucker or Bob. Yummy. Yep. He never so, what he does. He also put his potatoes and egg like this. I don't have any potatoes, not his type. And eggs. This is how him and his wife eat his food. And he's been really, really hungry. This is Bob breakfast. He goes at McDonald's and get a hamburger and have. This is his breakfast. In between a bunch. See, this is how Bob eats. I don't know how could he eat with a hamburger and pancakes at the same time, but there you have it. Well, I don't have any French fries, but he probably pie of French fries and would probably be this fucking big. This is why he's fat. I exercise, so I'm thin. I'm getting thin. And then Bob do this. That's how he eats sausages. He don't eat like this. He's just sniffing up his butt. If he doesn't have any bacon, he got sausages. Now I'm making a bunch of short videos about cooking. But I thought this is just too much. If Bob say his diet is just sausages, bacon, and eggs and potatoes, no wonder he's fat. No wonder his wife cannot lose weight. Other than sitting around and do nothing, then bitch complain. By the way, Bob, I found a new god. What's the god? Well, I stopped believing in Moans. And now I believe in the Great Pumpkin. All these kids stand every Halloween waiting for the Great Pumpkin to give me candies. He's the only god that you could go trick and treat and then stand in the cold blood, and we don't have them here in the Yukon, pumpkin patch. But I could stand by Superstore with the big beans of pumpkins, and his day comes. At least I know the Great Pumpkin is a new god. So, Bob, between Green Weed God, Pumpkin God, and Moans, there's more gods. I mean, yes, I believe in the god of bacon. All the sausages call McDonald's. One of McDonald's. I know. Mm, mm. I know I'm not hot. Bob has been putting no videos on. But Tommy, it got to a point. Kind of stopped watching for him for the moment because he's whining about the trends in the war between him, the other trends, and whatever. Yeah, another video he posted yesterday about talking about the war against trends. Not us trends, him, and how the world treated us. Meanwhile, in Canada, a border wants to leave Canada. Why? Now, if anybody who knows Canadian history, for many years, Alberta was the land of the Liberals. Most of the people who got elected to be one's Alberta usually is Liberal, but lately it became PC party. And Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Kind of like they were the most liberal area in the whole Canada. BC is kind of out and on. It's not completely blue. Green. I forgot. Light blue is PC. I mean, light blue is Quebec people. But all the North became, liberal. Why? Well, first thing, two things I think. Son of the great Trudeau, and the North always elected Trudeau. Second is weed. The reason I have figured why Trudeau gonna win, especially up the North, is what he didn't do. What he brought in got him another 4 years. I know he lost some seats, but and because of that, he's putting the end of the bill that's going to pass for older people who bullying other older people. It just seems only in Canada, if you're a kid, until a certain age, it's against the law. But if you're older, because, my mom always said, go pick on someone the same age and older than you and stronger. So that's why I'm picking on Bob. Because he's about the same age and he's not a little angry little kid who's going to kill himself. Like so many YouTube videos. See, if you want to be picked at, be strong. That's one thing I admire Bob about. He's a strong person, just like Tommy. These are the people who, they know how to criticize. And so I do too. It's a brief time, but that didn't work out. And this is why we pick on CWC. He can't take the pressure. But meanwhile, Bob is being the wimp. He said, I want the law. But then again, you haven't bowed down to any trolls, Bob. So why do you want the law for anti-bullying when you could actually fight back? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, in the next few days, I'm going to make a nice new Miss J animation in 3D. I'm going to start eating like Bob, the Bob McDonald diet. Pancakes and a hamburger and all that, and see if I get fat before you get die. That's easy. Oh, I'm drinking Pepsi Zero. Not Diet Pepsi, not Diet Coke, Pepsi Zero. What? Do you see the word diet on this? No. I'm on folks. I know what Diet Pop tastes like. This is not Diet Pop. Same as Coke Zero. It's not diet. Anything with the word on it is diet. Is diet stuff. I'm gonna let you think about that one. So, see you guys later. More videos will come. Bye.